I'd like to say that I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just an American, and I'm just being constitutional, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not breaking any law.
Did you go to law school?
No, ma'am.
He did, you know that.
Yes, I understand, but he's not being constitutional. That's what I'm saying.
We've got a wild one today. This courtroom hearing features a man who's either a sovereign citizen or doing a really good impression of one, despite insisting he isn't. He's in court for not having tags on his car, but instead of addressing the issue, he goes full YouTube conspiracy mode with his arguments. And just wait until you see his brilliant attempt to fool the judge. He actually claims his camera doesn't work. Spoiler alert, it doesn't go well. The judge isn't having any of it and completely shuts him down. This one's a mess from start to finish, so let me know what you think in the comments. Now let's dive in and break it all down.
Get that phone working too.
He was trying to get in on his computer, but he couldn't figure out how to make it work. And then he got this wiggly gray screen. So then there was a question of, well, does he have capabilities on his computer?
Well, now his screen's off, or so if he'd start the video again.
Mr. Abel, did you say you can use your phone? Just go ahead and come in on your phone.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone already.
I'm going to set this over in order that you appear at the courthouse next time. How's that?
I have the medical condition that I've been dealing with.
All right. Well, if you can't leave your home and come to the courthouse.
I'm in the video right now. Okay, I'm in.
Richard Paul on behalf of Mr. Estrada, who appears via Zoom at a separate location in council.
And how does he wish to proceed today?
Judge, I need to withdraw from this case.
Your Honor, Mr. Estrada filed pro se, I do believe. Well, I know it was pro se filing.
Well, I do notice he's taken a number of filings in his own right without going through counsel. Mr. Estrada, you come back to my recollection, we've met in city court, correct?
Yes.
And now this is that tag and suspended license?
No.
No,
Just a tag issue, Your Honor.
Just the tag, Your Honor.
All right.
I believe Mr. Paul is requesting to withdraw based upon the essentially sovereign type citizen claim followed by Mr. Abel.
Well,
Mr. Estrada, excuse me.
And also, there's been a total breakdown in communications, Judge. He files his own motions. I cannot represent him.
He's okay. All right, Mr. Estrada, you were appointed an attorney. Apparently at one point you wanted one, or maybe we gave you one and you didn't want one.
No, that's not it.
Excuse me? I'm
sorry, that's not it. He's not, Richard Paul is not seeking my interest. And I put everything in an affidavit. He's not representing me. He's actually judging me before just judging me before I even go into court. He's not listening to my paperwork. So he decided he doesn't want to represent me. So I still need to be represented.
Well, Mr. Paul, you're allowed to withdraw.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is this the last case you have on the docket?
Until 11, Judge. I have an 11, so I'm just going to mute myself. And
that'd be fine. All right. Now, I think you are going to have the same problem with any other attorney that you had with Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, from this court's experience over the years, is a very competent, diligent attorney. Now, sometimes attorneys have to tell you their opinion of what's going to happen, and you may or may not agree with their opinion, but you do still want an attorney.
I do. I do need an attorney because I don't know how to defend myself.
So this sovereign citizen genius wants yet another attorney. Like, seriously? I don't get it. His last lawyer already quit because the guy kept filing all kinds of bogus motions. Stuff like claiming the court has no jurisdiction over him because he's a free man on the land, or whatever nonsense is on. Just classic sovereign citizen vibes all the way. The signs are all there, refusing to acknowledge the court's authority, making up laws on the spot, and wasting everyone's time. Oh, and remember when he didn't want to turn on his camera at the start? That was hilarious. The judge threatened to drag him in physically, and he immediately turned it on. That cracked me up. But seriously, do you guys think he's a real sovereign citizen, or just really bad at pretending not to be one? Personally, I think he totally is one, just too embarrassed to admit it. Let me know what you think in the comments.
I have a thread of the communications that you can see it, and I'm not getting represented correctly. I'm sure he's a competent attorney, but I proceeded to give all my information, all my laws, and he
All of
doesn't
your what? Your laws?
the laws, the Constitution.
Your
Okay.
Honor,
So,
Your Honor, could I say something, please? Mr. Estrada, every attorney who the court can appoint to represent you, one, I don't want to see, and I'm sure the judge is the same way, I don't want to see any kind of communication thread between yourself and Mr. Paul, because there could be confidential, well, I'm sure there's confidential and privileged information within that, and you shouldn't be disclosing that to me. That's between you and any attorney you so choose to have represent you. But I believe most attorneys, or all attorneys that the court has available to appoint to you, they are sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the state of Kansas, and not what you filed. That's the attorneys didn't go to your law school, which is kind of what you've set forth. So that's the issue the court's talking about when you're claiming a sovereign citizen. We don't have an attorney who's, I guess, registered to under your rules and laws as you see them. So that's the problem you're going to be running into as far as the attorneys the court has to appoint to you. If I said that correctly, Your Honor.
thank you, Mr. Dean.
I like to say that I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just an American, and I'm just being constitutional.
Now he's claiming he didn't break any laws. Seriously? Here's the thing about sovereign citizens. They genuinely believe they don't need tags, licenses, or any of the usual stuff to drive because they think driving is a right, not a privilege. But here's the actual truth, and I'm sure most of you already know this under US law, driving is 100% a privilege regulated by the state. That's why licenses and registrations exist. It's not optional, it's literally the law. These guys love quoting random legal-sounding phrases that seem legit but mean absolutely nothing in court. It's just legal gibberish. Honestly, this guy really does need an attorney, which makes it even weirder that he fired his last one. And now he wants a new one? I can't figure out what his endgame is here. Is he stalling? Just lost? Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and let's dive back in.
Sir, you said the attorney wouldn't accept your laws or follow your laws.
No, that's not what I said. I
Okay,
said that,
what did you say? Because I thought you said you were trying to train him on the laws, in essence.
no, I don't. I'm just presenting the law to
All right.
him, and he doesn't even read my documents that I presented, which is the law.
Did you go to law school?
No, ma'am.
He did, you know that.
Yes, I understand, but he's not being constitutional. That's what I'm saying.
But you didn't go to law school, so are you sure you know what being constitutional involves? I mean, we all can read the Constitution and understand, yes, but there's a lot involved in interpreting that. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, ma'am. All I'm saying is that he's using case law, not constitutional law. And he didn't see all my paperwork. He just ignored it. He just blew through it and then gave me the wrong dates. I presented all the documents, and he didn't even look at it and ignored the paperwork. Well, no, I like to address. I'd like to first, if possible, we can a motion to dismiss with extreme privilege.
We're not going to do that today. All right, I am going to one more time appoint you an attorney.
Your Honor, could I make a request to the court on this matter?
Sure.
This case carries a maximum sentence of 30 days. Doesn't even have an eligibility or requirement that he be court provided an attorney.
Well,
I'm just
there's
just saying,
potential jail time.
I would like to have if the court wants. I understand if the court wants to appoint an attorney. Absolutely, don't dispute that. But under the circumstance of the defense that's wanting to be presented, I would ask the court to appoint somebody. I get Mr. McClendon still available.
That's just what I was thinking. He's here in town.
We set this next hearing, give sufficient time, perhaps 60 days, perhaps longer, and we just have it set for a bench trial. And if he doesn't want to cooperate with that attorney, the state would be asking for the court.
All right, now the judge is about to call in a new attorney, and honestly, this is hands down the funniest part of the entire hearing. Watch this guy's face as he enters. You can immediately tell he wants nothing to do with this train wreck. I was legit laughing the first time I saw it. I mean, can you blame him? He's being asked to represent someone who's clearly not playing by any rules, and to make it worse, they've already worked together in the past, and it did not go well. Just look at the expression on his face, it says it all. Also, let me know what you think about how the judge is handling this situation. Personally, I think she's doing a great job keeping it together with all this nonsense. Alright, let's dive back in and watch this unfold.
And then Mr. Watson and I had a discussion and figured it would be more proper for a district court case.
Will you take the appointment if I give him back to you?
I guess, Judge.
All right. So you two have already met Mr. Estrada, right? The good news was he got it dismissed for you in city court, but the bad news is for you, it's back in district court. All right. So do you agree, Mr. McClendon, that we ought to just set it for bench trial, or maybe what do you want to
set
do?
bench trial, Judge. I'm familiar enough with the case.
Okay. He has filed some pro se motions. Okay, Missy, give me a trial date, please.
We can resolve those motions at trial, Your Honor.
Sure. January 3rd at 11. Does that work?
Yeah, it should be fine. Do you want to do that in person, or I guess on Zoom probably?
Well, generally we do them on Zoom. Now, if there's some special reason not to, I would hear the argument, but at this time I'm going to set it for Zoom.
That's fine, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. McClendon. I appreciate your willingness to do that. Mr. Estrada, I will continue. You're not on bond, but I will continue the order that you reappear for bench trial January 3rd at 11. And I trust you have Mr. McClendon's contact information and he has yours from your city appointment?
Yes.
You do? All right, thank you. If there's nothing further, we will be in recess on this.
Let me know if you guys want to see the next part of this hearing, because it just keeps getting more ridiculous by the minute. This video's already running a bit long, so I'm going to cut it here. But wow, there is no doubt this guy is a sovereign citizen. From dodging responsibility to claiming laws don't apply to him, it's like he's reading from the same script they all use. And his new attorney? Yeah, no clue what he just walked into. I do not envy that guy. This is gonna be a full-blown circus next time, guaranteed. Honestly, the funniest part to me is how confident this guy is, even though none of his arguments hold up in court. Judges hear this nonsense all the time, and you can tell, they're not even slightly impressed. Some judges handle it better than others, but personally, I think the best way to deal with these cases is just to mess with them a little, keep it moving, and get them out of the courtroom as fast as possible. At the end of the day, they are just wasting time. Even if you do believe in all that sovereign citizen stuff, it's not helping your case. Like seriously, if you really think the court has no jurisdiction, then why show up? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this chaos, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this hearing. Should I do a follow-up on his next court date? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.